Hey everyone, welcome back to Someone's PC. My name is Russ LaParre, and today I'm bringing you a deck profile of this complete garbage that I top-aided ARG Richmond with. So, I'm here at my locals, which is Comic Kings in Virginia Beach, Virginia, and I absolutely love it here, and I absolutely hate this deck. Like, good lord, it is awful. So, to try and get back on pace.
Back in the spy?
Oh my gosh! Alright, see? There's people wild out here. Alright. At Richmond. There's like 45 people. I honestly knew every player there, and if I didn't know them, they were probably switching over from Yu-Gi-Oh! And we're just like, oh, I'm just gonna go play Pokemon for the day and progress from there. So, I got top 8. The tournament was fun. I went 3 for 20 on coin flips, and I'm pretty sure a couple of people over here can vouch for me that I actually only flipped 3 heads the entire tournament. Yeah, shout out to Jim and ARG for holding the event. It was fun. Nothing much else to it. My friend Richard is the one actually shooting the video right now.
Yes, sir.
So thanks to Richard for doing all this. But let's just get right into the deck.
Awesome.
I pretty much saw this on online in Robin Schultz deck for his European list, and I wanted to play something close to it. I didn't know exactly how they played their new gear, where they're playing the gear and everything in it. But oh, we're just gonna stay on the Pokemon side first.
Okay.
All right. So, I only ran 3 Giratina. It's all you need. Playing 4 seems like overkill. The card's busted. Chaos Wheel pretty much did nothing for me the entire time, other than stop DCE from being played down against one Yveltal list. And that was it. 2 Shaman. Typical, normal. I played different rarities because I like to piss people off. The Lugia EX is borrowed from Matt and he never took it back. And Matt Dodge actually top-aided ARG Richmond too, so you'll be hearing from him in a little bit. This card was insane. I actually used Arrow Ball and Deep Hurricane a lot against Scizor in order to try and get like final kills after I Sky returned them like 15 times each game, like 15 times. So that was hilarious. The one Magirna, everyone's like, oh, how many souls did you take? How many fairies did you beat up on? Absolutely none. Magirna EX was only used to stop Mega Scizor and Eradicates from removing my double Dragon Energy DCE on my Pokemon. So it was hilarious that that's the reason it saved me. It didn't do anything else. Hoop is included in the deck because you have all the X's. You got to fish it out quickly, so no one's gonna care about that. 2/2 Garbodor is all you need. I played against one Greninja deck. The Garbodor really helped. I played against Rainbow Road. The Garbodor did nothing because he just dead drew turn 1 and 2 and scooped turn 3. And yeah, Garbodor is solid for the format. Again, I don't recommend playing this deck. The only reason I'm going over it is so you guys can understand how much I hate this crap. Alright, so your standard 4 Sycamore, 2 N. I think they played 3 in their list, and it was unnecessary. I felt like playing 2 was fine. I also thought that the competition at ARG wasn't too strong, so I can go ahead and play a deck like this and flip coins, and if I flip tails, I'll just outplay people and try to win that way. So that was kind of my mindset playing 2. 2 Lysander because you need to get to the targets that you want to stall out with Chaos Wheel as soon as possible. Robin actually played 3 in his list, and I think still supports the concept of playing 3, and I kind of back it. I don't really like it too much, but I mean, you get the Lysander early, you can stall people out, get around their float zone, and you get a free 2 prizes off of them. So I see where he's coming from. I thought it was meh. Delinquent was the MVP. It's the only reason I even top-aided. I wouldn't run a deck in Standard without playing Delinquent, and that's for probably every deck I will ever touch. People don't agree, but I just think there's too many players that don't play around Delinquent, and it gives me free wins in situations where I shouldn't be winning at all. Skyla I thought was going to suck. I only played it because I saw the EU boys playing it. So I was like, alright, I'm going to see what they experience. And this card was absolutely insane. Like, I'd start opening turns with an Ultra Ball and a Skyla, and I was like, wow, my hand would be perfectly set up if I drew an Enhanced Hammer, or if I have a Floatstone, or a Fighting Fury Belt, to finish off like what I want to do with my current game plan. And it came through in clutch every single round of every single game, besides the or Rainbow Row when he dead drew, because that never mattered at all. Pokemon Center Lady was absurdly busted. I played against the available BKT deck, and he had a scenario where I had double Shaman with double Fighting Fury Belt out, and Garbodor online, and he was like, oh, I'll hit them both for 120, and I Pokemon Center Lady to my back run, and Sky Return my active one, and was able to clutch out a win against him, only because, again, he misplayed, and he Ultra Balled away his Professor Sycamore to go get a Shaman and try to bench it under Garbodor, and just kind of lost the game from there. So, again, I don't like the deck. I think every win I had was unearned, and I just kind of scraped by Sky Returning and then using Energy Control. Team Flare Grunt, very good. I think most decks should be playing this, unless you're using like a Rush deck. Yveltal should be playing a Team Flare Grunt, in my opinion. I think it was clutch. It helped me stall it against the Scizor Eradicate decks that I was playing against. Like I said, I just went for a Sky Return deck out game plan against them because I missed almost every Crushing Hammer that I played. So that's pretty funny. Chris and Christopher Toporco and Christopher Watkins. It was just a bad day. It was a lot of suck. 2 Parallel City, you need to control their bench, you can clear off your own Shaman, you can clear off your Magearna, you can clear off your Hoopa, so no problems there. This card's absolutely great, just don't be me, don't flip tails, flip heads, win games.
That's Crushing Hammer?
Yeah, Crushing Hammer is stupid. I do play 4 VS Seeker. Everyone complained about the picture that I took and put it on Verbank that I only play 3. No, I play 4, I'm not a child. You have to play 4, it's really, really good. 4 Ultra Ball Standard. Again, I play 2 commons and 2 gold. 2 gold to show people that I used to care enough to bling out my deck, and then 2 commons to show them that like I learned my lesson, that they're going to stack together, so I shouldn't do that. 3 Trainer's Mail. I honestly don't want to play any, but judging by the fact that I play so many items and supporters, I kind of want to get to them faster. But I don't think decks need to play 3 or 4 in every single list. I feel like I'm the only player that thinks that way, besides maybe Azul and Anthony Desiata. But yeah, this is meh. Trainers will win me that game against the Greninja kid when I delinquent him and decked them out with an end. That was adorable. So that was fun. 3 Fighting Fury build. I kind of wanted 4 the way I was Sky Returning left and right, and I just got into like a 2 Fighting Fury Bell double Shaman hand and kept Sky Returning the Scizor decks, and every time they had like 3 or more cards in hand, I would just delinquent them. So that was like, that was round 1 and round 5, and the only reason round 5 went to tie is because Watkins played really, really slow when I was going to deck him out.
Sky Returning.
Yeah. 3 Floatstones is fine because I don't have 3 Garbodors. You need to retreat your Giratina. The only real like skill I felt like I had when playing this deck is the times when you bench a Giratina and then you need to attach an energy to it, and then you have to fear the Lysander and Handhammer play. So I would just bench it, not play a Fighting Fury belt on it, and just make sure I Floatstone it in the future in order to retreat. So if I had like hands where I had double Floatstone on opening turn plus like a Sycamore, I'd have to start tailoring my gameplay accordingly later on. I also think that's mainly due to the fact that I didn't play Olympia. So if I played Olympia, I can play a little more reckless and get crazy. So I recommend adding that one deck if you feel like playing it, but I don't recommend you playing this deck at all because it pretty much sucks. 2 Enhanced Hammer, absurd. Again, supported the fact that I was trying to deck everyone out. Special Charge was insane. I baited Watkins to retreat his Mega Scizor into Eradicate to 160 my Giratina EX, and then Special Charge, or my only Special Energy, my Discard Pile, back in the deck, and decked him out from there, so that was fun. But again, we went to time, so it didn't really matter. 4 DCEs, 4 DDEs, 2 metals. This is obvious, this is obvious. The 2 metal were to support Magearna, and then it also helped out with like Lugia taking energy. The metal energy made absolutely no difference. I never attacked with Magearna EX once, and I guess it was there at times when I felt like I could protect my DCE that I attached to Giratina the following turn. It was mad. If you expect to play against a lot of Fairy, then I wouldn't mind including it, but I see like Fairy slowly coming out of the format.
What would you swap out for the Trainer's Mill?
Oh, swap the Trainer's Mill out for it? Yeah. More tech supporters.
The Olympia.
The Olympia, I'd probably play another N if I was going to do that. Maybe a 3rd Shaman. I really wanted another Shaman in the deck. There's so many times when I was like, wow, my hand kind of sucks, and I don't have my Garbodor everything else established yet. Maybe another Giratina EX. Prizing it against Scizor really sucked, and that's what happens against Watkins. That's why I went for that Sky Return plan. And against Chris, he had a dead hand in the beginning, and he finally drew into stuff, and I just liquided him and then went for the Sky Return deck out until I get like a powerhouse online. The reason I really don't like the deck is if you miss your attacker, like your Giratina or your Lugia on opening turn, and you have to attach to a Shaman or a non-control Pokemon, I feel like it puts me too far behind to catch back up in the game, even though it's only been one turn. Because the following turn, I'm still not going to have a solid attacker I want. And that was a big issue I had with it. I did not playtest at all with this deck going into the tournament. I just kind of sat down and picked it up. I tested it a couple times online for like articles and different ideas I want to do, but that was for piloting other decks, not actually piloting this one. So when I had to sit down and play with it for 6 rounds, it was a lot different. I think this should be all. Anything you think of? Good.
Do you feel the 2 parallels is enough?
Yeah, that was pretty fine. People are gonna play down stadiums. You're gonna link with them. 2 parallels felt perfect. I think some decks played 3. If anything, I would just play a Silent Lab. Silent Lab is just to secure the Volcanion matchup. I think Robin talked about that before in his article and his Facebook post a couple times. So, yeah, man. Decks. If you flip tails, deck sucks. If you miss Giratina on turn 1, deck sucks. If you play against like Greninja, it's meh if you don't dead drop. But I wouldn't recommend it. It got me 125? Yeah. Wait, what we got for top 8? 125?
Yeah, 125.
So it got me 125, and I appreciate it for that. Other than that, I don't really like it too much. Shout out to Ultimate Guard for supplying the sleeves, mats, deck blocks, everything that we pretty much use. Ultimate Guard's so beast to us. So, thanks for watching, guys. And we're gonna have 2 more videos up later on, and they're gonna do his Volcanion deck, and then Matt Dodd's Mewtwo, Weavile Assault Vest deck. So take it easy.